My name is Rachel Greathouse, and I met Dr. Gabrail back in 2003, April 7th, when I was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia. About a year prior to meeting Gabrail, I would go to the emergency room. I thought I was sick with the flu, and they would send me home with amoxicillin or penicillin. And that went on for about a good 9-10 months. And on April 7th was my last visit. I went into the emergency room and they told me that I had the stomach flu. And I said, well, I don't believe I have the stomach flu. I've been coming here 9 months, 10 months now. There's something seriously wrong with me. I'm getting lightheaded and dizzy. I think I'm anemic. And I'm not leaving here until you draw my blood. I'm not taking any more of your medicines. So they took my blood, and I stayed there for about a good 2 hours waiting for a doctor to come in and see me, and no one ever came in. And they sent in this intern, and he said, Rachel, you have a blood disorder. And I didn't know what that meant. I was very confused. I was only 22 years old at the time. I had no knowledge of any cancer. And I said, well, what does that mean? And he said, well, we'll have a specialist come in and speak with you and give you a little more information on what this blood disorder is. So it's about 1 o'clock in the morning by this time, and I'm in the emergency room still waiting to see a doctor. And finally walks in a little Arabic Dr. Gabrail, and he says, I'm Dr. Gabrail, and I am a cancer doctor, and you have leukemia. And I was in shock. I didn't know what he meant. And he said that I had acute myeloid leukemia, and I had 2 weeks to live if he didn't admit me tomorrow the next morning and start chemo immediately. So I went home that night, which was very late, about 2 in the morning by that time, told my mother and my sister that I was dying of cancer and I had 2 weeks to live, and I had to be admitted the next morning to the hospital, and that's what I did. I went to the hospital and I started my chemo, and that's how I met Dr. Gabrail. But Dr. Gabrail is the greatest man, I believe, on this earth. Him and God above is who saved me, and that's why I'm here to this day. I've been in remission going on 8 years, and he's been by my side every step of the way. Any phone call I needed to talk to him, anytime I needed him, he was there, or someone of his staff was there, always. And I believe if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here today, because he really helped me fight the fight that I needed to fight. And I believe that's why I'm here today. Other than that, Dr. Gabrail is a great doctor.